بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على خاتم الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا وحبيبنا وشفيعنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا، اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا يا رب العالمين. أما بعد، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. All praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Lord of the Alameen, the Lord of all that exists, our Creator, our Sustainer, our Protector, our Nourisher. And I bear witness that there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. No partners has He. And I bear witness that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is His final messenger, sent unto all mankind. O Allah, we ask Thee to bestow Thy choicest blessings upon Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, his family, his companions, and all those who follow his way until the day of judgment. My respected brothers and sisters in Islam, inshallah ta'ala, this evening we start with a lesson which deals with the tajdeed, or commonly known to us as the shadda. This is on page 49. The shadda is a symbol written above a letter to show that the letter has been doubled and therefore sounds stronger. The symbol of the shadda looks like this. This is the symbol of a shadda or tajdeed. So sometimes what happens, we find a letter with a short vowel and also has a shadda. Mathalan, an example, that is a shadda, and above it, it has a fatha. So we take, for example, the letter ba. Has a shadda on, and also has the short vowel fatha. Now sometimes, or in the Uthmani Mus'haf, now this is very, very important, because many of us make this mistake. We will find the letter with tajdeed, a letter with a shadda, and it will have a line beneath. What does that mean? This means it's a shadda or tajdeed, but it has a kasra. This does not mean fatha. Fatha is on top. So you'll get a tajdeed with a stroke or a short vowel sign below, indicating to us that now this letter is not having a fatha but a kasra, and also is a letter that has the tajdeed. So the shadda basically, it means, in a nutshell, bringing together two similar letters, two bas, two memes, two tas, two thas, whatever letter it might be, two jeems, two ras, two zais, whatever letter it might be, where the first letter has an unseen sukoon. Let's look at the example. We have written in our books now look, I gave you definition. I said a letter with tajdeed means, it means two memes. Meme number 1 plus meme number 2, where meme number 1 has an unseen sukoon. So when we look at that, we will pronounce and double sound the meme. Now this needs to, you got to listen carefully. At our word there, we find the word ummun. I don't release, because if I'm going to release, I'm going to make a mistake. I'm going to get umun. Ummun. I keep the meme. Like I grab ummun. All together? Tajdeed. Next. Ara with a fatha. Ra. Ba with tajdeed, and it has tanween. In essence, you're not going to find this written in any book or the Quran. No. This is what you're going to find. This is what you will find. In essence, this is what it means. Ra plus ba with sukoon, unseen sukoon, plus another ba, and this ba has tanween. Rabbun. Rabbun. Our next example. So he says, remember, birrin. The ra of the qualities of a ra is, or the sifa is takreer. So when we want to listen, when we say, it mustn't be overemphasized. For example, when we read the basmala, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Don't go extra and say Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Your tongue must be making the r sound like that, like a flutter. R. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. That ra with a tajdeed. Our example here, birrin. Ummun. Rabbun. Birrin. With our examples, read the following words below, and then we have to copy them out onto the lines provided. Sister, Faddali. Louder, sister. Naam. Sister. Faddal, sister. Sister. Sister, shadda on the ta. No, it's almost like you must be jumping into that ta. Battatun. Battatun. Altogether, dubbun. Qittatun. Battatun. Sister. Darrajatun. A bicycle. Faddal, sister. Kubba'atun. Tannuratun. Altogether, dubbun. Qittatun. Battatun. Darrajatun. Kubba'atun. Tannuratun. Continue, sister. Same page, same words. Allah. Naam. Naam. Allah ukhti. Sister, you must get into that ra. Get into it. Darra. Naam. Kubba'atun. Next. Naam. Allah. Who's there? Brother. Faddal.
Darrajatun.
Naam.
Kubba'atun.
Allah.
Tannuratun.
Naam. Brother. Faddal.
Dabbun.
Brother, there's no dub. Dub. Dubbun. Allah.
Qittatun.
Naam.
Battatun.
Naam.
Darrajatun.
Naam.
Kubba'atun.
Kubba'atun. Next.
Tannuratun. Dubbun.
Naam.
Qittatun.
Next.
Battatun.
Darrajatun.
Faddal.
Tannuratun. Oh, this one. Oh. Kubba'atun.
Kubba'atun.
Tannuratun. Dubbun.
Naam.
Qittatun.
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 طيب. Let's use some examples that come in the Quran on the tajdeed. Now I'm going to write.
Tannuratun is skirt.
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 Yes.
Siapa ni?
So here we have an alif with a kasra, e. Noon with a shadda on fatha. Inna. Anna. Alif with a fatha. Noon mushaddad fatha. Anna. So you cannot extend this. You cannot say inna. I'll show you how inna looks. For example, when we read Surah Al-Qadr, inna, that is inna, it is extended. These two are not the same. Inna, anna, amma, not amma. No. No extension, no pulling. And this one. Thumma. Thumma. Inna. Anna. Amma. Thumma. So very, very important when we find a word with a tajdeed or the letter contains a shadda, we must know that we need to double sound that letter that contains or that has the shadda on top. Then the page, inshallah. Page 50. Similar sounding letters. As you will have realized by now, some pairs of Arabic letters have similar sounds, but they only have similar sounds. So extra care must be taken to pronounce each letter correctly. We spoke about makhraj. We spoke about articulation, where the tongue must be in order to articulate a certain letter. If you don't do that, you are going to get for thas, saz. For thals, you get zals. That changes the meaning. Changes the meaning of the word. So if you think you're reading the Quran properly, you are doing injustice. That's why we started with the Arabic alphabet and the correct pronunciation of the letters. So we continue. We are going to see below are some pairs of words which illustrate this point. Incorrect pronunciation is going to change the meaning. So what about when we read the Quran and we are reading a letter wrong? That means we are changing the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Dangerous. Right. Inshallah, as you use the example there, qalbun. Qaf. You can hear a clear qaf. Qalbun. Qalbun is your heart. Now maybe you're going to tell the person, kalbun maybe. Then referring to his heart, the man is going to maybe give you a slap. There we have next, kalbun. With a kaf. A kalbun is a dog. Right? Qalbun, a heart. Kalbun, a dog. Brother, now we're going to start. Pronounce the correct one, first thing. And the brother next door to you, he pronounced the Faddal.
Qalbun. Kalbun.
Now first you do the qalbun and he does the kalbun. Okay? Faddal.
Oh, again. Qalbun.
Qalbun. Faddal.
Kalbun.
Kalbun. Yallah.
Khalaqa.
Halaqa. You did it. That's correct.
Khalaqa.
Again. Brother again. Again.
Khalaqa.
More clear. Ha.
Khalaqa.
Naam.
Halaka. Halaka.
Ka.
Oh, halaka.
Halaka.
Halaka. Rakada.
Next.
Rakada.
Right, clear. Faddal.
Koba.
Next.
Posoda.
Next.
Kasada.
Naam.
Hinun.
Yes.
Toinun.
Again.
Toinun.
Tui. Next. Darbun, yes. No. Haji Sat, look properly. Darbun. Next. Sharif. Dhalilun, yes. Naam.
Bagda.
Yes. Next. Again. Ba'da, yes.
Sabba.
Yes.
Sabba.
Naam. Sister, again, sister. We just did the shadda now. Naam. Naam. Sabaha, yes. Next. Next.
Datsun.
Yes. Naam.
Aklun.
Naam.
Aklun.
Aqlun. Sister, next.
Kolbun.
Naam.
Kelbun.
Yes.
Halako.
Halaqa, good. Halaka, good. Raqada. So now, look at that. We'll go through the meanings quickly. Qalbun, a heart. Kalbun, a dog. Halaqa, a shave. You'll hear, for those been for Hajj, halq, meaning shave all off. Tahallul, that's different. Halaka, he perished, he died, he was annihilated or destroyed. These are verbs for the time being, so don't worry too much about it till we come to the verbs, inshallah. Raqada, meaning he slept, or went to bed, or went to lay down. Raqada, it was still, motionless, stagnant. Taba, from Tawbah, you have heard of Tawbah? Here's the Taba, it's a root word there, Taba. It's a verb, he repented. Taba, he was good, pleasant, or agreeable. Taiba. Qasada, maqsad, intention. What is your qasd? Qasada, he intended. Kasada, it found no market, we didn't sell. Tinun, we did the teen last week in our lesson, a fig. Tween, clay, soil, with a ta. When you talk about the teen on the tree, figs. Next, darbun. It is a path, a trail, a track, or a mountain pass. Darbun, with a dot, to hit. Beating, striking. Where Allah ordered Nabi Musa, idrib bi'asaka al-hajar. Beat with your staff, with your stick, the hajar. What is hajar? Rock, stone. Hajar al-aswad, the black stone, sisters and brothers. Hajar al-aswad. Next, dhalilun, despicable, lowly, abject, and contemptible. Dhalilun, shade. Ba'da dhuhri. What does that mean? After dhuhr. Ba'da al-fajri. What does that mean? Ba'da al-asri. Ba'da al-maghribi. Ba'da al-ishai. Ba'da. Some. Right? A few. Sabba. Sabba means he insulted, reviled, he cursed, swore. Sabba. To pour. To pour. You're going to do sabba tonight in the surah, inshallah. Dalla. To lead, to show the way, and so forth. Sabaha. Sabaha. He swam, or to swim. Sibaha. In Arabic is to swim. Sibaha. Sabaha. There's the word coming subuh from there. Sabaha. He offered a morning drink to someone. Darsun is easy. The lesson, a lesson, class or study. Dirsun. A molar tooth. In the tajweed, adras, the plural of dirs. Adras, the molar. They speak about the molar teeth and so forth. Aklun. Food. And aqlun with an qaf. Mind, reason, intellect, and so forth. Where do we stop with the sisters here? Brother, yallah, now we're reading words, inshallah. Page 51. 51. Page 51.
Lion.
Faddal.
Aslun.
See? Now they want us to figure out, because we've done this. Asadun.
Asadun.
Put the fatha on the seal. Asadun. Asadun is a lion. Asadun is a lion. Iwazzatun, that is a goose.
Zibun.
There's a hamza with sukoon. Yes?
Zibun.
Dhi'b, brother, dhi'bun. Dhi'bun is a hoof. فَأَكَلَهُ الذِّئْبُ. And the brother said to the father, the hoof ate him.
Zanatun.
Mi'dhana is a minarat. Mi'dhanatun. Mi'dhanatun. Altogether, asadun. Asadun. Iwazzatun. Iwazzatun. Dhi'bun. Dhi'bun. Mi'dhanatun. Mi'dhanatun. Yallah.
Babun.
Babun.
Babun. Jubnatun.
Jubnatun. Cheese. Maktabun. We've done that already. Faddal ya akhi. Desk.
Umbubun.
Unbubun. A pipe. Not
Tajun.
again.
Tajun.
Tajun, a crown. Yes.
Butun.
Yes.
Baitun.
Then baytun, yes. Kharitatun. That is a map. So now, at the bottom of the page, complete the words below by filling in the missing letter or letters, and also the vowel sounds. So there you know, for the first, asadun, an alif, plus the harakat you need to fill in. Second one, same thing. Alif, unbubun. You must be able to visualize these words now, even without a letter, and put it together. The third one, baytun. Fourth one, maktabun. Fifth, jubnatun. Cheese. Sixth, mi'dhanatun. Seventh, babun. And the eighth, kharitatun. The map. Tutun. Mulberry. And the last, tajun. Altogether, asadun. Iwazzatun. Dhi'bun. Mi'dhanatun. Babun. Jubnatun. Maktabun. Unbubun. Tajun. Tutun. Baytun. Kharitatun. Turn the page. Where did we stop? تفضل يا أخي.
ثعلب.
ثعلب أي fox. نعم. Page 52.
مثلث.
Again.
مثلث.
مثلث. Coming from ثلاثة. Triangle. مثلث. Next. ثوم. That is garlic. تفضل brother. أثاث. Furniture.
Jamal.
Jamalun, sister. Jamal. Yes.
Fujlun.
Fujlun. Radish. This one should be easier, sister. You're saying masjidun, sister? Masjidun, sister says no, masjidun. Masjidun. Allah next. Hujjajun, pilgrims. Allah. Sister, pool, sister. They say wow afterwards. Hutun. Hutun is a whale. Next. Hamamatun. Say pigeon. Next. Lahmun, meat. Next. Timsahun, crocodile. Altogether. Tha'labun. Muthallathun. Thumun. Athathun. Jamalun. Fujlun. Masjidun. Hujjajun. Hutun. Hamamatun. Lahmun. Timsahun. At the bottom of the page, page 52, you must do that exercise there, complete the words, fill in the missing letters, as well as putting on the harakat, the vowel sounds, be it fatha, kasra, dhamma, and sukoon. Next page, page 53. Sisters, yallah. Khubzun. Khubz is bread. Khubzun. Next. Khiyarun. Cucumber. Next. Khawkhun. Is another word for apricots. Mishmish as well. But okay, we take khawkhun for the time being. Next, sister.
Batikhun.
Batikhun. Batikhun, watermelon. Next. Who's next? Run. Yes, cockerel. What little sister? Dajajatun. Sister. Jundubun, grasshopper. Fadal ya akhi. Brother.
Fahdun.
Fahdun, cheetah. Yes, De'bun again.
Zanabun.
Danabun, well done. Tail. Dhurratun, sweet corn.
Hiza'un.
Hidha'un, a shoe. All together, khubzun. Khiyarun. Khawkhun. Batikhun. Dikun. Dajajatun. Jundubun. Fahdun. Dhi'bun. Dhanabun. Dhurratun. Hidha'un. Same on page 53, bottom. Fill in the missing letters as well as putting in the harakat, fatha, kasra, dhamma and suhoon. You continue. Faddal ya akhi.
Rishatun.
You're extending that sheen, no extension.
Rishatun.
Naam, rishatun. Next. Naam.
Kuntu kalun.
Again.
Kuntu kalun.
Rather, Portugal. Portugal, Portugal. Naam. Allah. Now,
Zarafatun.
back here. Carrot is wrong. Jazarun. Faddal ya akhi.
Zarafatun.
Zarafatun. Giraffe. Zarafatun. Next.
Ghazalun.
Ghazalun. You say Imam Ghazali? Ghazal. Gazelle. Right, next. Khubzun. Bread.
Jazzarun.
Jazzarun. Next. Samakatun. Samakatun. Fish. Next.
Ananasun.
Ananasun. So that is pineapple. Toib. Next.
Nasrun.
Nasrun. Eagle. Now don't make a mistake and say Nasrun with a sword. That is again victory. Nasrun is the eagle. Next.
Sinjabun.
Sinjabun, a squirrel. Likewise on page 54, same, they give you letters without harakat. You've got to put in the missing letters and the harakat, fatha, kasra, dhamma and sukoon. Allah, page 55. Shamsun is the sun. Shiblun, yes, a lion cub. See, apricots, mishmish. This you must know. Don't forget this word, soup. Allah, where's sister? Again, sister. Shurbatun, sister. The ba cannot be extended. There's no mud on the ba. It's got fatha on. Shurbatun. Next, sister. Sarukhun. Rocket. Next. basalun, onions, wa basaliha, wa adasiha, wa basaliha. Next, qamisun, shirt. Na'am. Fasuliyatun is beans. Next. Na'am. Yes, min dadatun. Good. Sa table. Baydatun. Na'am. And the last one? Sometimes it's dufda as well, but difdi'atun is a frog. Altogether, shamsun, shiblun, mishmishun, shurbatun, sarukhun, basalun, qamisun, fasuliyatun, dirsun, min dadatun, baydatun, difdi'atun. Inshallah ta'ala. You stop there, don't worry, we're not asking to know all these words. But if you can know some, will be good. Some for the time being, inshallah. Things or an object or so forth. Now a noun, this is important. A noun is feminine because how are we going to know the differentiation between masculine and feminine? There must be a difference. The noun is feminine if number one, it is feminine by meaning. So the first thing, how do we know a noun is feminine? It is feminine by meaning. Example of this. The word bintun, meaning by its meaning it is feminine. Number two, if the noun takes on a marbuta, which is the knotted ta. When we see that ta attached to a word, we know that word is feminine. There are cases where it is masculine, but we will for example, ibnatun, which which means a daughter. What is the word for son in Arabic? Son. Son. This is my son. Ibnun. So you see, Ibnun, when you want to make, this means a son. Now we want the daughter, Ibnatun. We added on here a ta marbuta. Now in our books, this evening, if you look, how many feminine words did we cover? All or a lot of them had the ta marbuta attached. So this indicates to you that a word is feminine. Two genders in Arabic, masculine. We've covered masculine nouns thus far. Feminine we have not covered. So I said to you, a noun is feminine if, number one, it is feminine by meaning. And I gave you an example. If the noun takes on a ta marbuta, that ta at the end of the word, not at the beginning, not in the middle, at the end, then it is considered to be a feminine noun. Now the beauty of the Arabic language is such that when we address a female, we address her differently to distinguish between male and female. For example, when we said هذا بيت, we know هذا, this, بيت, a house, right? Bait, we look at bait. Bait in our minds, we know now it is a masculine noun, right? So, for example, we done the word, what is clock in Arabic? Sa'atun. Right? We did that off the cuff. Now what is this word telling us? We know the word clock, right? This word is what? It is feminine. It is a feminine noun. Now we can't say in Arabic, هذا ساعة. So there's a special way. So the feminine, you have هذا. This is masculine. Now we're going to say easy. هذه ساعة. هذه قطة. هذه بطة. هذه. You can go on like this. So هذه is used with feminine nouns. We cannot say هذا ساعة. We done last week the word هذه. No sister, no قطة. قطة sister. قطة. وتتاء مربوطة. هذه بومة. This is a owl. Buma. So very, very important from tonight's lesson, what we need to learn is Nouns, masculine or feminine. Masculine, we've covered. Feminine, how do we know? We said a noun is feminine if it is feminine by meaning. An example we gave, bintun. Bintun, there's no ta marbuta. This is not a ta marbuta. This is the normal ta maftuh. If the noun takes on a ta marbuta, the knotted ta, here is the knotted ta. So open up the Quran, open up the book, and you see if the word has a ta marbutan, you know that word is feminine. Then we also learned, because we learned previously, هذا مسجد هذا بيت هذا باب هذا قلم. Those are all masculine. Now this evening we also learn هذه. هذه ساعة. هذه مسطرة. هذه قطة. هذه تنورة, which we learned earlier. هذه دراجة, this is a bicycle. هذه قبعة, a cap, and so forth and so forth. So inshallah ta'ala we end off there in our Arabic lesson, inshallah. So just take note, because now you must visualize this. And so I went back into the lessons. Arabic is a framework, meaning we started off with the basics. You have to follow the steps. If you miss one step, you're going to be lost. So you got to follow it, what is happening. In terms of gender, masculine, feminine, how to ask when it's feminine, how to ask when it's masculine. For example, if it's something feminine, you're going to ask, Ma hadihi. Say there's a cat there. So you don't know. Ma hadihi. Hadihi qittatun. A watch is there. Ma hadihi. Hadihi sa'atun. Ma hada. You must know. Now the person is referring something masculine. And so forth, inshallah. So inshallah ta'ala, look over those words, because you're going to do some homework. Yes, brother?
On the feminine word, Arabic, on top of the wall, is there a hamza on top of it?
Yes.
And also a fatha?
Fatha. Mu'annathun. Mu'annathun. Don't say mu'annathun. The waw acts as a seat for the hamza. In certain words, for example, the ya as well. Same like the alif. Sometimes you find it called hamza, right? That is on top. Likewise, the waw will be a seat for the hamza. There's some words that end in a ya as well, and with a hamza on top of it, it's a seat for the hamza. Right? Inshallah. This one? Mu'annathun. Mu'annathun. You don't pronounce the waw, you go from mim into the hamza, and then join in there, mu'annathun. And for the masculine, mudhakkarun. Last week, alhamdulillah, we spoke about Surah Al-Tin, وَالتِّينِ وَالزَّيْتُونِ, and we took out the interpretations of those verses, and we also went into the scientific implications of those verses, and we saw the benefits that the olive as well as the olive oil and the sacredness of Makkah al-Mukarramah and so forth. Inshallah ta'ala, this evening,
Sorry, I have a question. For example, the word Allah is Matun. If it's at the end of the sentence, does it become Sa'ah? Because you know in the Quran, when you read it again,
yes, it changes to a ha.
yeah. So if that's at the end of the sentence, what we say, we pronounce it as Sa'ah.
You could say hadi sa'a. You could say, but to make it in the beginning, to make it easier for you that you know that it's a ta marbuta at the end. But for example, when we read the Quran and we find that a word is ending in the ta marbuta, in the knotted ta, and we're stopping on that word, then that ta now changes to a ha. That is a standard rule. If you stop on a word that contains a ta marbuta, then that ta marbuta changes to a ha with sukoon. But if you continue with the reading, then you read it with the normal ta marbuta. Okay?
But if it's not a Quran, it's just a book. It's just a book, a sentence. So do you pronounce it sa'atun or you end with sa'a? But it's not a Quran, it's just a sentence book. Let's say hadha sa'atun.
You could say hadi, not hada, hadihi sa'a.
Hadhi sa'a.
If I speak, say I'm speaking to an Arab. If I'm dialoguing with an Arab, I'm not going to tell him hadi sa'atun. I will tell him hadi sa'a. Hadihi mistaratun. Or hadi mistara. Hadi qitta. Because he knows the language, he'll know the ta marbuta. But to make it easy for us, we need to know how the endings are taking place now. Because if we don't know, what if a person comes along and tells us, هذه قطة. What are you going to accept what the person is going to say? You're going to tell him no. هذه قطة. So in the beginning, to know the harakat, because the harakat also plays a part. That's part of grammar. But we don't want to go in the grammar too much because people can get confused. Now it is just for us to be able to dialogue and to be able to know certain words and so forth. But when you speak the language, then you won't pronounce the endings. But when it comes to reading a book or reading tafsir in Arabic, then you must know your story. There you will know, because the harakat, what the movements have on a word, dictates how the sentence is interpreted, the meaning. So if you don't analyze or know the grammar, you could end up with the wrong meaning. So that is it's what they call morphology, sarf, nahu, grammar, and that's. But inshallah, we will slowly bring that in once the base for the language, inshallah, is there. We will go in terms of a normal sentence, al-jumlatul ismiyya and jumlatul fi'liyya, and these type of things, and then give you what effect certain words have on the harakat. For example, if we read in the Quran, Inna Allah, you will never find in the Quran Inna Allahi or Inna Allahu. Because inna has an effect on what comes afterwards. Wallahu. Wallah, you never say Wallahi ala kulli shayin qadir or Wallaha ala kulli shayin qadir. Always you will find it Wallahu ala, that waw al-atf, it will have an effect on what comes. So that's how you basically in the grammar to analyze that and to how to break down a sentence completely and then derive its meaning therefrom, inshallah.